वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. I wish all of you a wonderful Gurpurab. And today let's start with the Pauri number 1 of the Japji Sahib. When Guru Nanak Sahib in Sultanpur Lodi emerged from the Kali Ben river, the first piece of Bani he delivered was the Mool Mantra. And the Japji Sahib, after having done 24 years of Udasis, after having seen, heard, collected, shared a lot of his spiritual knowledge, when he came back to Kartarpur and settled down finally, that is the time when he compiled all that he had put together and created the Japji Sahib. That is why Japji Sahib has so much importance in the life of the Sikhs. It is the morning prayer of the Sikhs. It is the first Bani of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, starting on Ang number 1, page number 1. And it is supposed to be the nichod, the summary of the complete Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So let's start with the first Pauri. Now in the first Pauri, after having traveled the world and seen how people were working towards spirituality, Guru Nanak Sahib realized there were many processes which were not working. Right? So he starts, Soche soch na ho vahi, je sochi lakwar. Here soch is not about thinking. The word is soch. Soch means to bathe. Soch means to purify. And during that time, one of the main belief was, go to the pilgrim, take a bath in that spiritual place and all your path will get washed off. Guru Sahib says, you can go to thousands of pilgrims, but how will all the mal inside your mind specifically get washed away? The second belief at that time was, chuppe chup na hovai, je lai laha liftar, to leave your home and everything, move away to the forest and to go into mourn. Now when you go into mourn, you may not speak, but the mind is still working actively, not working. The third process was, Pukhya pukh na utri, ja banna purya par. Pukhya pukh na utri. If you live in this Maya and you try to satisfy all your desires, hoping that one day you will become free of all desire. Let's say I have a big desire for sweet. I eat a lot of sweet, desire for sweet is gone. But now a new desire for something salty starts. So when will the story finish? How will I become free? Not working. And the final, Sahaj Siyanapa Lak Hue, Ta Ik Na Challe Nal. Sahaj Siyanapa. If we keep collecting knowledge from the holy books, knowledge from the motivational speakers, spiritual teachers, the more and more knowledge we keep collecting, Ta Ik Na Challe Nal. All that collected knowledge, nothing is going to go ahead with us. So you see, after those 24 years of Udasis, of roaming around, meeting, sharing, collecting, Guru Sahib realized, pilgrims में जाके नहीं हो पाएगा, छोड़ के mountains में मौन में चले जाने से नहीं हो पाएगा. By taking more and more of goods of the world to, satisfy your desire, उससे नहीं हो पाएगा. और ज्ञान इकट्ठा करके नहीं हो पाएगा. So then he puts in a question after that. Kiv sachiara hoye, kiv kude tutte pal. Then how can I connect up with that one, with that sachiara? Kude tutte pal. Kude means falsehood, ignorance. Tutte means breakdown and pal means wall. That wall of ignorance which is there in our mind, then how should I break this down? Guru Sahib then gives the answer, Hukam rajai chalna, Nanak likhya naal. Hukam ki raza mein chaloge, aur jo tum karoge, wo tumhare saath jayega. Now the first question which comes into the mind after this is, Hukam, kiska hukam? Ye hukam kya hai? And interestingly, the second Pauri deals with that. But now, just to wrap up the first Pauri, what does hukam mean? Now hukam has two meanings. One is order and one is the law. If an emperor was to give an order, we would say ये इस emperor का हुक्म है, इस king का हुक्म है, right? But in Sikhi faith, is God an old man sitting up there in the clouds? If he was, then this hukam made all the sense. Then there he is, okay, Jasjeet Suri, this is order for you. Okay, Hardeep Suri, this is order for you. Okay, this is for you. And he would be sending out orders for everyone. Correct? But in Sikhi faith, we believe Khalak Khalak, Khalak Main Khalak. The Creator himself is the creation. The creation is nothing but the Creator. So the Creator and the creation are not separate. They are one and the same. It's like a painter, when he paints, he is the creator, the painting is the creation, the painter goes home. But the painting stays there. The creator and the creation are separate. But for a dancer or a singer, can you tell the dancer, the creator, कि तू घर चला जा, leave your dance behind, leave your creation behind? No, the dancer and the dance are one and the same. In Sikhi faith, the creator and the creation are one and the same. Now in that case, then who is giving the hukum and who is receiving the hukum? So here the meaning of hukum changes. Here the hukum becomes the law, the cosmic laws, the divine laws, the laws by which this universe is running so perfectly. Thousands of planets, thousands of solar systems, thousands of animals, thousands of everything, and everything is balanced. Everything is working in a perfectly made up way. Things don't bang into each other. There are no disasters happening everywhere. This perfection is there because of these dynamic laws, these cosmic laws. This universe, the creator, when he created, he set these laws into motion. And by these laws, the universe is running. And do we have a choice but to move out of these laws? No. So when we learn acceptance of these laws, when we start walking in the path of these laws, when we accept things as they come, this is the way Guru Sahib says is the way to become one with that one. Hukam rajai chalana, Nanak likhya nal. And with this concept of acceptance within you, everything you do will be a good thing. And that will be written down with you, based on which you will get other things. Which Guru Sahib mentions in Pauri number 20 of Japji Sahib, Ape beej ape hi kha. So when you live in the present moment, when you accept things as they are happening, and you put your best foot forward and do what you think is actually right to do, that is hukam rajai chalna. And what you will do at that moment will be recorded with you, and based on that you keep receiving from the universe. So you see, not by pilgrims, not by leaving home and going into mourn in the mountains, not by satisfying all kind of desires you have, not by collecting more and more of knowledge, but by being in the present moment, by understanding there are these cosmic laws which run this universe, by being in acceptance to those cosmic laws, and in that acceptance doing the very best, because as you will sow, you will reap. As you will go forward, you will carry. Now see the interesting part. In the 4th line and in the 6th line, Sahaj siyanapa lakh hue ta ik na challe naal. So you collect all this knowledge, doesn't go ahead with you. And here he says, Hukam rajai chalna, Nanak likhya naal. But the actions, the intentions you carry out today, yes, each of them will go ahead with you. So focus on the present moment. Learn to accept these cosmic laws which are running the whole universe. Right? And as we go to the Pauri number 2, because see, the new question in your mind is, then what is this hukum? What are these cosmic laws? I really want to know. And that is what we will study in Pauri number 2.